Money may not buy happiness, but it's better to cry in a Jaguar or in Land Rover, for instance. Owned by Tata Group, Jaguar Land Rover is an effectively positioned brand in the luxury segment of the passenger cars with high performance as its primary differentiation. Its brand equity consists of high quality and high brand loyalty. The organization demonstrates an efficient example of the co-creation with the customers. Customer is engaged from the concept evaluation phase of the car's model and is pursued across pricing clinic, pre and post launch cycle, and re-engagement in the concept clinic of the subsequent model as well. Jaguar Land Rover's enterprise management platform collects information from the prospective and existing buyers and processes it for improving the performance of the vehicle and the service to the customer. Jaguar Land Rover's promotion strategy is in line with the pricing strategy. There is not enough data to support whether distribution strategy is also equally compatible to promotions, hence we will assume that there are no major issues here. Jaguar Land Rover is doing a lot on the product front, but there is a scope of improvement. To validate this hypothesis, we can segregate the strategy on soft metrics. We can see that there are certain resources and research data supporting product development. However, there are certain voids in each area that promotions can fill. Problems and so we can see that there are three major problems. First is contemporary promotional activities need customers to be educated about each touch point of the product. Also, for penetrating through the existing markets, a mix of push and pull strategy is needed. Secondly, Jaguar Land Rover is placed in a direct competition with the EV car manufacturers, where leaders like Elon Musk are aiming at developing an entire ecosystem around electric vehicles. This poses a considerable threat for Jaguar Land Rover's future in electric cars, as they have no prior customer experience or data around it and no differentiated promotion methods as well. Thirdly, with 80% of revenues coming from exports, Jaguar Land Rover should monetize changing social and economic global trends. For example, as the economies continue to develop, the shift in the purchase power of younger buyers can be expected. Shifting the average age of the customers to the left, organization could open a wider population and also increase the probability of the customers' repurchase. Could not address the scenario where the whole passenger car industry undergoes downfall due to disruptions or such as alternative ownership models and mobility sharing platforms, but rest of the things we'll be able to cover. As we can see, the problem has been broken down into needs, and that the needs have been translated to solutions. There are certain solutions that we'll discuss in detail in the future slides. So first, Jaguar Land Rover has an opportunity for upselling, that is promoting higher models by providing model upgrade incentives, and for cross-selling, that is promoting complementary products like engine oil, line of clothing, accessories, or by building up association with the other upscale brands such as Hermes or Rolex. When two upscale luxury brands will promote each other, there will be a push created, resulting in an efficient strategy. Land Rover needs to develop a framework where future customers can learn through the experience of their most trusted resources. It will convert the direct promotions to the push from existing customers. A formalized procedure to empower existing customers with the underlying technical or functional details and to motivate them with the monetary incentives of spreading the word with their near and dear ones will help Jaguar Land Rover set up a efficient and differentiated channel for promotions. Vehicle market, Jaguar Land Rover's customer information asset can be reused in the electric vehicle market. For example, cultural context and attitudinal influences derived by ethnographic research could tell us whether prospects believe in the cutting CO2 emissions, or she's just following a trend or maybe complying to a policy. Offering could be customized accordingly at the personal level then. An efficient brand association with the other environment-friendly brands is also needed. For example, joining Tesla in the ecosystem development itself will let elements of ecosystem to stimulate the benefits of push strategy. And the new countries as the new market based on the hierarchies of effect, launching breakthrough campaigns like become a Jaguar or scale to the Land Rover, and and offer great deals on the exchange can land an instant sale. And once stepped in the market, enterprise management system can and its practices can be deployed again. Also, customizing overall package offering based on geographies may help in making the generic car tempting options across the geographies. The solutions that we have discussed, compliance. Jaguar Land Rover can utilize marketing as a tool to achieve a sustainable growth, but for implementing the growth strategy, there is a need for increasing focus on promotions and for diluting the concentration in the product performance. The shifting of these levers will create more optimized path to the success. For lowering the lever, we can analyze the practices which are under the threat of unethical marketing and then either transform or eliminate them. So Jaguar Land Rovers focus on the product performance achieved by its customer centricity. However, if we plot certain practices that Jaguar Land Rover follow on whether customer knows about the collection or usage of data. With the breach of privacy, we can see that GPS is used for continuous tracking of customer location, ethnographic research, harassing personal attributes such as family relationships, and data from sensors is also being captured. So while qualitative analysis uses prescriptive model by identifying the motivations for purchase and targeting the correct customers, a high degree of segregation is susceptible to harass the points of vulnerability in individuals. For example, family relationship information may prompt for a sale when customer is following an unethical practice in his family, and this is morally incorrect. Lowering the levers for these product development features, the organization dilute the focus towards the performance. In place of this, if packaging, promotions, branding association, and competition are promoted, they will deliver higher value to the customers and new business to the organization. That's the end of the presentation.